David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Air Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominos is going as planned.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Enemy passing right above us. I see 3 strikes on its tail.
Strider 1, bombs away.
They're lined up nicely. Well, not for long.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs. Fools, they think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would be fine. Wipe them out with one hit.
It's the enemy's got it wrong. One-sided.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port.
Package away. Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kino. Ship destroyed.
Game hunter.
Can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
Sir, there's a few of them, but they've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Cruiser Irene has listed beyond the point of recovery. Navigation is impossible. We're going to sink.
Bombs away. Strider 1, missile launched.
Not that many. Aim carefully and take them down.
Ships. Anti-aircraft gun down.
Waiting for the ships to gather.
Why does the enemy take so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well. Have our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Vehicle destroyed. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
How many ships in port are still operational?
Yet to assess damage, but likely less than half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Target eliminated.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 12 of us?
Guns.
You probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Three strikes. It's a just-in operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Trigger.
Yes, sir. Lost contact with the second platoon. They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, Count, lend me a hand, will ya?
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Raise your nose, you're too low. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Enemy aircraft is evading our missiles and heading our way!
Going for another attack run.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prince, sending coordinates. Target is down.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Gosh, our anti-air fire again! The target's still flying over our heads!
Alright, we've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
Still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Lucia has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion observed in his room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prince gone, Arusia's naval stratagem will lose its edge. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah. Together.
We can't see the target without smoke. Line of fire is clear. Commit still as launch.
Taking out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Get a medic on the bridge!
Chasms measure running low.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire! Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
The fleet is not an option. We can't give the Barnes weapons to the conservatives any break. We can't see your white flags from up here, you know.
Confirmed destroyed. All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Our helicopters are all gone. So this is what the snowbirds get going.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 1, target acquired. Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard. I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
Sir, none of our ships are operational. Taking cash marks or operations are underway.
This is definitely the first 3 Strikes. They'd reject my report if it weren't.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. 4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rhodey. It's my time until our rear catches up. Breaking away. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. A picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Damn it! Where are reinforcements? We are the reinforcements. Finish behind you!
Target has been destroyed.
Target eliminated. Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters exceed super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 Strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest alone. Alpha Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage. Only bus, time. Don't waste it.
Course to return for resupply.
This is Tucker 04. Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Lost control. base! I've heard about you. You always have aircraft hostile oncoming striking around. No joke! I have lost control!
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Target has been destroyed.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Menace and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command duty officer, what do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 billion lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Target acquired. Bombs away.
Reduced enough of the enemy forces. Stay with me. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Strider 2! Break! Break!
5 minutes remaining. Bandit down.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? You must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Behind me.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Strider 1, target destroyed.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Missile closing! Break! Break!
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Bombs away. Target acquired. Fox 2. Target is hit.
Enemy on your 6! The enemy's raiding our base. Stay sharp, General Officer. Aye, aye, sir.
Warning. Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
The terminal guidance! Get away from that UAV!
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger! Get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need...
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Target confirmed down.
Back to
In
resupply.
10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Splashed.
I have to break!
Contact imminent.
Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed.
2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, missile launched. UAV eliminated.
You're mine. Imagine.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Warning, enemy has a beam on you.
Watch two!
Impact, now!
Picture it.
Strider 1, slow away. UAV destroyed.
Locked on!
1 minute remaining.
This is Horseman. Package X or regular waiting. Also, there's a going on around the military. 3 strikes in the sky sometime in a minute.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine just about to be killed. Why is that going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. You destroy your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strike has none of that. I do. Don't you see, Commander Officer? You don't, do you?
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Ready? Take him out.
Consider it done. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
Oh, I'll kill him, all right!
Railgun shell lost its target. There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho.
You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
He's definitely lost his mind. Way to go, Trigger.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
You! How dare you!
Target hit. Target hit. Strider 1. Target acquired. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
She was my one and only!
Shell exploded. It's
this!
Missile launched.
Way to go, Trigger! I can tell. I know you're with me.
Target hit. Target hit.
Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole! Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.